Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at the Disneyland Resort to check up on Disneyland specifically, and I'll throw in a little bit of downtown Disney in there as well. So how about you and I dive right in. Okay, I'm starting right here at downtown Disney because look at this. There's a lot of progress happening on these eateries that are across from Din Tai Fung. And also check this out. They have their alcohol application in. So that means they're gonna be selling some booze over here. What's cool is you can see like the decorative kind of framing going on. It's gonna look really nice when it's done. I'm looking forward to it. Downtown Disney definitely needed more places to eat that were a little different than the usual, and downtown Disney just needed an update in general. So yeah, no, this is nice, and it's looking a little different from the concept art, which is kind of cool. So this is some older concept art that they released quite a while ago, and as you can see, yeah, the building is a lot different. Ooh, check that out. Perfect timing with the monorail. Again, still a missed opportunity by not decking out one of the monorails to the Pixar Fest, but whatever. May you rest in peace, Tortilla Joe's. And of course, the quick service location over here. Yeah, no work visible just yet on the new locations. Remember, this is going to be a barbecue place, and still no word on what exciting barbecue place it's going to be. At first I thought it was going to be STK like over at Disney Springs, but I don't think it's going to be STK. I think it's going to be something totally different. Yeah, they're kind of like pushing this back a little bit more, and I would assume here in the next few months or so there's going to be some work walls all around this, and I would think that the fountain's going to stay. I don't think they're going to ditch the fountain, but all of this, I've heard a bunch of different things. I've heard that they're going to level it. I've heard that they're going to keep it up. I've heard that there's going to be a giant Giga Coaster right here. You never know. Speaking of this fountain, I think it's time for them to work on it, give it a nice little refurb. Marceline's is officially closed up because they're going to be expanding. Remember, they're going to be taking over the old spot of the Disney dress shop. So it'll be a lot bigger, which is great because it does get really crowded at this location. And if you're wondering if you're still able to purchase suites, well, yeah, you can. They have a little setup right outside. Oh, watch out. They got some work walls going on over here. It could be another roller coaster. And that's pretty much all the excitement at downtown Disney now that we've made it to the Esplanade. So let's head inside the theme park. Okay, made it in the park. Didn't get the train this time. That's all right. That's okay, everyone. Hey, it's all right. We'll get it. We'll get the train. We'll get the train. What I am getting, besides my extremely dry face and stage 5 sunburn, is I'm getting the urge to see Magic Happens. Oh, and there it is. There it is right there. Really great look at Magic Happens there. So hope all of you enjoyed that. And it looks like there's 3 trains on the track, which is awesome. That means we won't be waiting too long. Looks like one's about to hit up Main Street Station right now. Okay, I got off over here at Toontown Depot and I saw some really good views from the train into Critter Country. They're tearing up so much over there, and it's even more so than I thought. Like, the mound of dirt continues to grow, and I'm wondering what the heck are they digging up besides the concrete? So I'm wondering if they're redoing the utilities over there as well. And you know what? Someone brought up a really good point in the comments section, I think in the last Disneyland video. They said that, well, I wonder if this is all just preliminary work for the Disneyland Forward project, because eventually that's going to be the point where we cross over into the expansion for Disneyland side. It's right there at Critter Country. So I'm wondering if they're just getting all this prepped for the future. Honestly, it's a pretty good idea and it makes a lot of sense. But with that, let's continue the journey. As you can see, we're starting from the back of the park and working our way up to the front. You know what's crazy, as I'm walking around, to my next destination, the crowd difference between Disney and other theme parks is just so night and day. It's insane. I was at Knott's Berry Farm a little bit earlier today getting a video, and which, by the way, if you haven't seen that video, you should totally do so. But yeah, I mean, it was busy at Knott's, but it wasn't anything like this. I mean, it seems like every single time I'm at Disneyland, it's busy. There's never a slow day ever, and it seems like every single year gets worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm just like, dang, like Disneyland's popularity has grown so much over the years. One, because of social media, but it's funny to see, especially when you go to other theme parks, and I go to other parks all the time. So, especially when you go to something like Six Flags Magic Mountain. Six Flags Magic Mountain, there's not too many people at all during the week, Tuesday through Thursday. And then, you come here Tuesday through Thursday, totally different story. And that's why adding capacity to the Disney parks is very important, not taking it away. And that's why I'm glad we're a little spoiled over here in Anaheim, because we do have a lot of rides and attractions. There is quite a bit to do at our two parks. There's actually more rides and attractions at our two parks than there is at Walt Disney World for all their parks combined. So, when they take away things at Walt Disney World, you're like, wait a minute, no, you could keep some stuff, just add to the park. Those parks are so large out there that they can hold so many new lands and so many different things. So like, with Animal Kingdom, for example, they're taking away the Dino Land USA in favor of a Tropical Americas land, which, hey, that's pretty cool. But I will say, why not just do both? Do Dino Land USA and Tropical Americas. That way you increase the park's capacity. When more people come to the park, they're not crowding in the same areas, and there's more for people to do. So I hope moving forward, Disney can continue to just keep some things, because that's their number one priority, is just increasing capacity. If they're gonna keep letting more people into these parks, you gotta make sure people have things to do. Really not too many changes on Tiana's Bayou Adventure this week, which is kind of surprising. I was expecting a little bit more, but you know what? All the work is probably happening on the inside this week. As we approach the holiday weekend, I'm not expecting too many crew members to be on site, at least not until after that holiday is over. They could also be working on the back end, near the exit of the attraction. Obviously can't see that right now just because of the construction, but yeah, you never know. Over here at the Rivers of America, yeah, Fantasmic is coming here in the next couple days. Super excited for it, but we do have confirmation that the Dragon is not in the show, and it's pretty much playing at its B mode, which is Maleficent on that like huge tower effect. Same kind of thing we've seen before. It's really nothing new. The only thing they have said that is new are some new special effects in that sequence. So I'm really curious to see what that is in person, and I'll be here to document it. Again, look at the line for Pirates. Yeah, it goes all the way over there. It is a very busy day today. Over here in Adventureland, I'm still kind of puzzled as to why they still have this construction fence up over here around the restrooms. And I'm wondering if they're gonna do like a new water feature over here. This has been walled up for months and months and months now. So, I hope it doesn't stay like that permanently. And right as I left the park, we got that monorail again. Look at this, by the way. Holy moly. Yeah, what the heck is going on? Is there there's no special event or anything tonight. It's just people going in the park. There's not too many people going into DCA. Everyone's going into Disneyland right now. Yeah, it's crazy busy. It's always just crazy busy. Okay, I found out what it was. Grad night. Rookie mistake. Yeah, don't come on a grad night. Made it back to the parking structure. It's a pretty fun day at the park. But I just wanted to talk about one more thing, and it's this right here, the security procedures. They have some new ones, increasing your wait time and making things even more complicated and less efficient. Shout out to the cast members that have to put up with this nonsense, because I feel like every single month or a couple months, there's a new procedure going on with security here at the Disneyland Resort. I think it's very elementary. It's old school. I think it needs to be updated, and I think Disney and the union here need to meet in the middle as far as what they can do to implement new procedures that are efficient to the park. I hate walking down here and then having to sit in this line behind me. This line behind me can sometimes take up to 30 minutes, which is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that I can get through airport security faster than I can here at the Disneyland Resort is nonsense. So hopefully one day Disney will update the system here like every other Disney park in the world and every other theme park in the world, because it's it's getting a little tired. But that is going to do it for today's video, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button, and if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from the Disneyland Resort or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing, because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. If you want to go a step further and help out the channel even more, you can do so by hitting the super thanks button down below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. All those links to Instagram and X and all that kind of fun stuff are down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.